Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive, and today we are starting our journey against a Zerg player, and not just any Zerg player. This is a Zerg player that is 5.8k MMR called Nikish. Pretty decent Zerg. I play him quite often with my Terran. I don't win a lot with my Terran, but perhaps with a cheeky cannon rush we can make a win happen. As on Curious Minds, I actually have a cannon rush that is a macro cannon rush. So we all know that the cannon rush into proxy robo has been nerfed in a pretty big way, in my opinion. But hello, there we go. But I can still cannon rush without proxy roboing and just going for a bit of a macro game behind it. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I'm just kind of scouting and we'll get, let me see if I still remember how to play this exact build, because I am not so sure if I do. So we get one over here. Maybe, was this it? Hey, this feels kind of bad, honestly. It's not the end of the world. No, it definitely could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. I feel like there was a trick here, though, that I'm not really utilizing. And that's also kind of pissing me off right now. Ooh, that was a good one. Actually kind of like how I did that. We'll get a full wall immediately over here. We get another cannon up here as well. I think he's actually going to let everything finish. Yeah, I actually think he's going to let everything finish, which means we can continue building more and more cannons. He wants to hold this base, which is a mistake, I think. We need to check what he truly is building right now. If it's going to be spines or if he's going into roaches. If he's going into roaches, we can cancel one cannon. There's no gas here. There is some gas here, not a whole lot though. Nah, he can't try and break this, right? No, it's impossible. Well, he can try, but he will just not succeed. That is for sure right now. Oh, actually, 2 cannons? What if he gets 2 queens? I will 100% of the time be capable of just killing the hatchery, no? I think so. I'm not so sure anymore now. I'm starting to doubt myself. Self-doubt is never good. And it's especially bad in StarCraft. I should have, I guess, just finished that third thing as well. He's going to send that other queen in too. I can feel that already. That's that. I'm gonna kill both of these. I mean, he holds, but he doesn't really hold. You know what I mean? He holds in a temporary way. Like this is not a real hold. Not how it's meant to be. This is not a good hold. It really ain't. We got a pylon over here because I'm going to need a pylon. God knows that. Hope I can stay alive here. I can't. Okay, that was bad. So we make some mistakes here now. Oh my god, yes. Wait, what? Oh, he also continued getting speed. That actually is somewhat surprising. And we're going to follow this up with a build that I saw Hero do the other day, which looked really freaking cool. It is a... It's a bit of a tricky build, but it worked out perfectly for Hero. And if Hero can do it, then probably I can do it. And the way you play it is quite simple. So you open up with 1 Void Ray, and then that is it. 1 Void Ray, you go into a Twilight, get like 7-gate Blink, or 7-gate Adept, Glaive Adept, and you pretend to take a 3rd base as well, ideally. Now, I'm not quite sure if that is going to be completely possible, completely viable here, but I think we might just be fine. I mean, we can take out this forge and kind of re-wall. That's going to be my main plan for now. I'll start working on it already. It's always good to start early with your crazy ideas. Hop. And one of these. Once we get that Overlord, scouting for him is going to be very difficult. And when I say very difficult, I mean practically impossible. I wish he would go away so I could throw down my... I guess I can throw down my Twilight over here. He's never going to find that. Do we need something else? Is this a full wall? This is a terrible wall. Yeah, I'm not gonna wall like this. I'm not quite sure how I want to wall yet. We pretend to be building an oracle as well, but obviously this is a fake oracle. We'll also get a gas here, but that's also a fake gas. So we really are just trying to fake him out a little bit. A lot of it as well. Get one more gateway in this position. So now we're up to 5 gates already. And we want a 6th gate, obviously. Dude, I think I needed a robo though. I also should have cancelled my my oracle a long time ago, but I also didn't do that. Yeah, this honestly has not been the greatest thing I've done in my life. We'll get a pylon here. There was supposed to be a robo. I kind of forgot about the robo being part of the plan as well. That happens to the best. Okay, do not worry too much. And in this case, it's actually not too bad that I have an oracle. Not having a robo sucks. Yeah, having this oracle. Oh my god, how many queens do you have? Might make him believe that I'm not a complete idiot. Losing that oracle though might make him know that I'm a complete idiot. No, I shouldn't have warped it in yet. First, I'm going to need a prism. He's already building roaches. What are you doing, buddy? What's the play here? What is kicking up, huh? So I'm going to deny some vision. Oh, he's noticing me? Well, surely that is incorrect. You can go back as well. Surely this is not a correct play, right? Against my fabulous all-in. Because I was taking a fake third base. So what really is the point for him here? If he's just going to continue attacking, he's attacking into my all-in. So basically what's happening was already supposed to happen, but just on his side of the map. We're still going to take a fake third base. Just a good fake you continuously do. And this is a good fake. Let me tell you that much. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna warp in 4 adepts here. Start killing some workers, I guess, no? Do we even want to pretend like we're moving across the map? I don't think we do. If I could snipe. If I could just snipe everything he has, that would be useful, I think. I guess I should have figured something out the moment I saw he was building roaches already. And the fact that he had like legit 35 queens as well. Also might have been a dead giveaway. Then again, it can be hard to make reads. I mean, you are as dumb as I am. Oh, that thing's gonna stay alive. You get it out. Maybe you can actually do something here now. Well, that was some terrible micro. That was some negative micro, actually. The same thing would have happened here if I wouldn't have controlled my army. Just like to make that clear for absolutely everyone. That so far my control has been absolutely negative. Maybe we just need a Robo Bay as well, huh? Yeah, don't really want to lose these. We have a third base already though, which is kind of useful. Well, we don't really have it, but it almost feels like we have it. I think I'm losing actually. Can't believe it. It's hard to imagine me losing this game. Why is there a queen here? It's another good question that I don't think I'll ever get answered. Okay, you can do that. I'm going to go kill stuff in your main base. I think he's playing Muta or something as a follow-up, huh? Well, that also wasn't brilliant. But a Disruptor here. This game so far has been slightly underwhelming. I'll come out and say it. You know, I'm not afraid to speak the truth. If it feels like he should be getting a what do you call these? A Spire right now, but he doesn't have one yet. Did I just lose my Cybercore? I think I did. I want to hide this as well. I'm gonna send these all across the map. So this will be my defense. Okay, here comes the Spire. I think I'm just completely dead now. Oh, I'm super dead. Like, he has so many units, and I have almost nothing left. The only way that I win right now is if I kill everything that is over here, and he just walks straight into my next 5 Disruptor shots. Hello? Shoot, shoot, shoot. No, that's not gonna happen, I guess. Another thing that we can do is we just start... I'm not sure why I'm so far behind. I guess my cannon rush did not really work out. Yeah, perhaps it didn't, huh? What if I just blindly start building phoenixes here and kind of play it from there? This is frustrating. That's not good. Can I kill something? Killed one roach. Also not great. More salads. Want a battery or something? I feel like I do want a battery. More disruptors. More phoenixes. Why is he building this thing over here? That feels like it makes no sense. We kill this thing. We have one more shot remaining soon. Ah, we're dead. We're super dead. He has so many freaking mirrors. Holy crap, we died. He was floating! 3k resources on 3 base. God, Nidus worms are broken. I said it here. I actually thought my cannon rush was not too bad, but maybe my follow-up was really poor. Maybe his cannon rush defense actually was fine. If I had finished the 3rd cannon, he had absolutely no follow-up plan. It just strikes me now that that's kind of idiotic. I should have just finished my 3rd cannon. And then this hatchery dies and he's dead, no? I also lose a bunch of adepts like an idiot. Yeah, his actual position isn't even that bad at the end. If I just kill his hatchery, nothing wrong. Painful loss to start with, minus 28. It's not going to stop us from continuing on cannon rushing. And I'm also feeling maybe some cheeky proxy gates today. I've watched some cool games. I've watched, who is it? I think it was Zaun against Solar, who did a really sick proxy gate. Maybe it was another Toss against Solar. Did a proxy gate. 2 gate plus a forge. Couple of cannons in there. Didn't look half bad. So I'll try that if I get another Zerg. And otherwise we'll figure something out. Don't worry, guys. Okay, playing against Real. G-Dat Real. Good luck, have fun is what he says. Not sure if he would have said that if he knows what I'm about to do. So I'm going to open up relatively standard. Actually, no, we're going to open up like a complete idiot. So this is a build that I've recently been playing a little bit, and it just makes me very happy whenever I play this build. This build is an all-in that can go into many different directions. So I'm going to open up with 2 gate. Most people on this map open up with a low ground gate into a 1 gate expand. But as I open up with 2 gate, it allows me to have map control. I open up with 2 adepts, put them in a prism, put them in his main base, and from that point on, I am the one in the driver's seat. So I can follow this up with a blink all in. If I suspect Stargate, I can follow this up with Disruptors if I see that he's building a robo. So I really have a bunch of options, which I think are all very good options as well. It's not like, you know, these are all mediocre and all of them give me 20% win rate. No, these are options that I believe legit will give me, like each of them like a 60 to 70% win rate individually already. But you put all of these idiotic strategies together into like a package, a CDO almost, and you would, you know, and the stronger builds, they kind of, you know, they get made stronger by the weaker builds in a way, you know, and vice versa as well, because there are so many builds that look alike or that can follow from this. They need to be ready for everything, but they can't, but they still need to prepare, but they'll always have a weak spot. So either they need to take some big risk versus one build individually, or they need to play a kind of middle-of-the-road build that isn't brilliant against anything. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Now, if this entire story made no sense, do not worry. That is normal. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, you'll start getting used to it pretty quickly. Most people, you know, they kind of tune out the voice and just watch the gameplay, but it's part of the experience. Okay, so he has a Nexus. Very cool, very cool. He's not aware of the fact that I have a robo. The cool thing as well here, if he scouts a robo, they often play a Stargate, because they're like, oh, you know, it would be really cool to have here. It would be a Stargate, a Void Ray, there we go. So they open up with a Void Ray, but the Void Ray builds kind of slow. I kill a couple of workers, I follow it up with a Twilight, and his defense is going to consist of mainly Void Rays, which is not actually good for him. So yeah, this is, I absolutely love this. I really, really, really enjoy this opener. I actually do. And it fits so nicely. Look at that Twilight timing. I also could have built a Robo Bay, so if I scout a robotics facility, I can open with a Robo Bay and transition into whatever I like, basically. No, he has a full wall here. I kind of want to kill the worker that's on the map, but I also do not care enough. So we go in the main base. So we pretend to shade in one more time. Also important, of course. So he's like, oh man, he really cares about getting into my main base, doesn't he? We can even send these into the main base as well, if you're really feeling it. He opened up with a Phoenix. Okay, this is probably his best case scenario. I didn't know this was a build order, though. I'd never seen this before in my life. Oh. I don't think this is good. Like, against 90% of the builds that I can play from here. I'm not even sure if it's good against what I'm currently doing. In that, maybe I should get another. Maybe I should get a battery in here actually. Like, what does he play as a follow-up from here? Well, at least he's not getting a Void Ray, so I kind of respect that. But wouldn't he just die against like a 4-gate? Or what if it's like a 3-gate Robo, and then he has Phoenixes? That does not sound like a good experience for him whatsoever. So we're just going to start attacking these gates as well right now. I'm almost tempted to. Start attacking this as well. So he can't even defend any of these buildings, which is good. So we're not going to kill it yet either. Like, this is another trick that I have. Is we're just gonna stay around until we kill all 3 buildings at the same time. And then he'll need to do something that he doesn't like, and that is similar to cannibalism. See, he needs to take out his own stuff. No one likes doing that. So now that it's open, I might as well, right? He's probably following this up with a Robo. It's a lot of gateways because he needed the full wall. And now I can just send these guys into his main base as well. Life is really rough at this moment for my opponent. Oh, that actually makes life a little bit easier. The fact that he has an Immortal. Now, what he doesn't know, but I do know, is that I'm going to have an insane opportunity to jump into his main base in a couple of seconds from now. I don't want to show the fact... Oh, wait, did I just lose a bunch of units? Oh, my adepts, right? Yeah. Oh, we got another one. Very cool. I think we killed every single worker that he has, though. So even if he manages to survive... I like the effort that he put into defending, but it's obvious to me that it's not going to work out. Because he has no units left right now that can clear my Stalkers, no? Unless he gets one more Immortal out in the next 5 seconds or so, I think he's actually in trouble. Ooh, maybe I'm the one in trouble, huh? I was too slow with that micro as well there. Should we get a Nexus ourselves at this point? Could consider it at least. I thought this would be way better for me. I'll just say it. I really thought that I had him. This defense that he played here, honestly kind of impressive. It does make me wonder if you can play this all the time. I think the answer is a kind of loud and resounding no. But in this case, it honestly doesn't seem so bad against the Prism into Twilight. I wonder what his worker count is. That's truly the only thing I kind of care about. Holy crap, he has a lot of workers. Okay, I'm just kind of dead. I really thought I would get him with this. I am super surprised. I was so sure he lost all of his workers just now. Is there any way that we still win this game? Is our follow-up question. I think the answer almost is no. I think the answer might just be no, and there's nothing I can do about it. He has... If he scouted the Robo, this was a safe play as well, so it's not like it was super weird. If he did it without scouting the Robo, maybe it's always okay though. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. What if I open up with... I guess if I 4-gate, it would not be good for him. Not good whatsoever. But if I do anything else... was kind of powerful, honestly. Against Oracle, he might lose a lot of workers versus Oracle. I hadn't quite considered that. Gonna get a Robo in my main base and a Robo Bay at the same time. Because the only way I'm winning is obviously with Disruptors. I'm gonna try to deny his vision as much as possible. Yeah, a 3-gate Robo probably would have killed him as well, because I can just go into the main base and he'll have like 4 units. Oh, I didn't even consider that. How many Phoenix do you still have, buddy? I wanna know. Where your Phoenixes at? Where them girls at? Woo, woo. That's good. So what we can do right now is we jump into the main base. I don't think he's ready for this. Do we have a recall available? So does he though. Oh! Sick! Forge? No, I don't care about the Forge. Third base? C. Here we go. We need to at some point start killing some Phoenixes, huh? Okay, you have a faster third base than him. Man, I really thought I was winning this game. I find it difficult to believe. I'm gonna have to watch this replay to figure out exactly what I did wrong. Because in my mind, I didn't do that much wrong. In my mind, I played pretty darn well. Like, not too many micro mistakes. Maybe I was a little bit too sloppy with my initial Stalker control. Should have targeted down more on the Phoenixes. Maybe warped in one more sentry as well on the main base of my opponent would have been big. Now the only thing I truly care about is growing my Disruptor count to a ridiculous number, so he can't lift all of them. Hey, that's literally the only option for me to win this game. The only way. I'm going to stay on 3 gateways forever. I'm gonna try to be on the map. Although being on the map also brings its own scary things with it. Maybe we should take one more gas already, because I'm gonna need a lot of gas. But low gateway count is basically the plan for now. Oh, he's getting a lot of good units here. I like the way he's playing. I really do. Yeah, good playstyle. I like the adapts. There'll be a good unit to finish the game for him. It'll be a very useful unit even. I'm afraid of a run-by of his Phoenixes. That is the only thing that I'm really afraid of right now. Well, there's a lot of things I'm really afraid of, but that's just one of them, I guess. I have way too much gas. I'm not sure why I took such a fast extra gas. Absolutely not necessary. That is for sure. 2 more sentries. Maybe we can force field something. I want 1 unit over there, so I know when he's moving out. He's just going to be... He needs to attack me, like at some point in the future, right? Like that's not a weird statement to make, I think, in this case. Colossus. So yeah, the goal for me is just going to be to stay alive. Colossi are not a great unit here. They will break the force field, so these 2 sentries will be useless, but I don't think I mind that too much. I can one-shot Phoenixes, which is one of the most important things. And if I can get out like 12 Disruptors or so before the next fight, we still actually have a shot. Gotta make sure that no Phoenix can fly by towards the top side. I also want a, what you call him? An observer here. I'm surprised he's not moving out whatsoever. Because moving out to me seems like a very easy thing to do. He can establish a fort base while it's happening as well. You know, like, it's not like his move out would be all in. No, it's just to kind of keep me in control, keep me in check. Right now he doesn't have a fort, so he's going to still attack into me at some point. Because that's what his army kind of indicates. He could also just be playing like 2-base carrier. That also isn't good, but it probably... Or 3-base carrier. That also isn't good, but it probably would work. I have way better map vision right now. Is my opponent aware of the fact that I'm messing Disruptors? He does have some observers on the map now. Probably want to start taking those out. make work of that. We get one cannon over here as well. Like, I have perfect vision on the map. Actually, perfect vision. Oh, he's actually going carriers. You know, this isn't even a bad call. I said, yeah. It actually isn't a bad call. I really don't believe so. So then we should cancel this, and now he's the one defending because he wants to get his carrier out. It does give me some opportunities though, like that I wouldn't have otherwise. Where now maybe I can attack into him. Look how many freaking disruptors I have, huh? Yeah, we have so many disruptors. I don't think he can actually keep up with the Phoenix count, which might be a mistake for him. He also doesn't have a fort base yet, so we're going to continue doing that. Is it possible? Maybe it's possible that it's possible. Like, as long as he doesn't get up to 6 carriers, often you can continue fighting, huh? This looks really good for me, honestly. I'm a huge fan of how this is going. I mean, I'm getting more probes. The problem is if I don't kill any of his... If I don't kill any of his units, I might be in trouble. Any of his carriers, that's the word I was looking for. I might play DTs. So what I will be doing from here on out is just pure base trades. Again, actually in that case, I should just be getting more bases as well. More real estate on the map is going to be super good for me. And the moment he moves out, my disruptors will stay at home. And they will kind of help me out in base trading, killing his ground army. Because without a ground army, if I get these upgrades rolling, there is an opportunity that I just straight up win the fight. Like, upgrades are really, really good. He doesn't have that many of these either. So I'm still going to run around with 1 or 2 disruptors. And that is just to kind of ensure that I can throw a disruptor ball if he's chasing me or if I see an opportunity to deal some damage. But my opponent right now, he's camping very hard. Maybe he has this base? I don't think he does though. We want +2 armor as well for my heir. We have a good work account. I have no clue what he's doing right now though. Okay, now we have a clue what he's doing. I don't think he saw me. Maybe I can blink in. Kill some of his phoenixes if he's still there. I thought I had an observer here though. Doesn't seem to be the case. Well, that's unfortunate for me. We're gonna put an observer over here. I think he definitely has some observers though. If I can clear a couple of these phoenixes, that would be big already. Obviously, I still need to at some point deal with his army. And just killing phoenixes is not going to be enough, I think not. But it's a good start, at least. Yeah. Well, this wasn't the greatest start of a good start, but... You know what? We'll keep the dream alive. If he does not actually kill any of my bases, this was an extremely good trade. Because I killed a crap ton of phoenixes. I'm now allowed to move across the map to start base trading. So we're just gonna go in here. If I can kill a phoenix, that'd be huge. Phoenixes are really the main thing that I want to shoot. Because if his phoenixes die, my all my other units, aka just my disruptors, are going to be 10 times more useful. Which is literally the only thing I want in life. But he kind of backed me into a corner at this point. Which is not super what I wanted. I hope he didn't quite see what happened there, but maybe we can run away. I have a bad feeling about this game. I really have a bad feeling about this game. Oh, if he's coming here with just these guys, I can obviously fight him. Because this is a winning fight for me. So we kill that. He should definitely be considering just base trading at this point, I think. Rather than continuously bleeding out units. At the same time, I'm also bleeding out a lot of units. We killed a crap ton of his stuff, though. We actually did. And our upgrades are proper nuts. This actually is turning into a pretty wild base trade, I have to admit. Maybe I can kill some carriers that are flying behind the rest of the army. So we're winning this. That's good. That's very good even. He's gonna want to try and fight that at some point, no? Oh, no. I don't wanna mess with that too much. Killed a lot of crap again. We're still outmining him in a pretty big way as well. Up, kill that. Kill that. Kill that. So maybe we can take out some of these salads, which would help in running away at a higher pace. At the same time, we want to base trade with more of my units. So these units are just going to be going here. And as long as I'm mining, this is a doable scenario. Like, up, we send this over to this side. We have another base mining here. If he decides to move out right now, if he just goes with pure ground, well, this is not really pure ground though. Can we go? There's nothing there. I think it might not be enough still. End of the day. Don't forget he's only on 3 bases. I'm not even sure if that's entirely correct right now. This base still mining is huge. I want to kill that, that's for sure. Maybe I can build 1 DT to kill stuff. That would be big. Want more of these things as well. Yeah, okay, he found my final mining base right now. This actually is going to make life real freaking difficult. If I can take out every single unit of detection though, that would also help already. Like, it really would. So maybe we can do it. I wish I had that. We're gonna need to hit stuff. Please, hit. Okay, we lost literally every single one of our dudes right now. I don't think we've done it. I just don't think we have. Well, we still have one Disruptor remaining. He has 0 mining. We're losing this base. Maybe if I get vision here. We have really nice upgrades. And he doesn't. Where is he? Oh, he's going up to my natural right now. Maybe I can bait part of his army here. Chasing this. He's too many units, I think. That's bad. Maybe he will try to fight this. He has too many phoenixes still, I think. Well, that helps. I think we're just officially dead at this point. Oh! We were so close. We lost 12k resources more in the end because we outmined him by so much, but it just wasn't enough. I couldn't get it done. His army was absolutely insane. And my army was not bad either, but it just consisted of pure Stalker the entire time. I think this fight was bad. I should have been further back with my Disruptors initially. Because this fight actually, this is what caused me to be kind of hopeless. Should have gotten a faster 5th base already. And then eventually I can maybe transition into Tempest or something. If I just keep these initial Disruptors alive. Because now, yeah, I don't know. It just didn't feel like a good fight for me. Like, as long as he's maxed, he just has a better army than I do. It's a complete 1A army as well. Like, no real micro is needed. Only the lifts. Ah, that was tough. Well, that was tough. That's going to be a loss. And that's going to be it for me today as well. For the cheesiest man alive. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, we're down to 6k MMR. Exactly 6k though. So it's not all bad. Thanks all for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Especially that last game. I think was pretty cool. But no win after that early game. Yikes. All right. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.